Hey, what's up? Sim survival information and motivation. First thing, yesterday I made a video and I was talking about getting your car winter ready. And after I finished recording the video, I uploaded it, got out my car, hit the lock button on the remote, and the car didn't lock. Went back, battery was totally drained. Well, long story short, after work, I wanted to let them check out the battery. The battery is fine. It looks like it might be an alternator problem. So, it's funny how you can just speak things into existence sometimes. So, check your car, make sure it's all right. They're saying it's going to be a terrible winter. Who knows? But just be ready and be geared up. So, this past weekend, Brooklyn, what up, Brooklyn? They had a protest. There was a young man that jumped a turnstile, which is a crime. I don't even think it's a misdemeanor. I think it's just a fine, but don't quote me on that. Jumped the turnstile, ran down in the train. He was sitting there. A bunch of cops came in there and beat him up and took him off the train. So people protested. Brooklyn, New York, period, are tired of these cops that are out of control. Of course, respect due to all the police officers that are doing the job, which I believe is the majority, but there's still some that feel like they can do whatever they want. So they protested, and in the form of protesting, it was thousands of protesters marched the streets and went, and all of them jumped the turnstile. People are mad, people are angry, and we're not having it no more. People are stepping up, And New York has a long history of police out of control. So, I think they had another protest just yesterday, and they want justice. So let's see what happens after that. But one thing I take away from that is not just, standing up for your rights or standing up for someone else's rights as well, but just knowing what's going on. That's why I know a lot of people, they're tired of watching the news, but it is important to watch the local news, or at least look through our feed or check our website, the local news website, so you know what's going on. Because you may be on your way somewhere and there's a scheduled protest. You would want to avoid that area, especially if you have to get to this destination at a certain time. So, just be mindful. Information, that's what I'm on here. Survival information, motivation. Get that information ready and be on set, ready for anything. Then we had protests that's still happening in Iraq. Got real bad. Is it Iraq? Iran always makes it two up. I do believe it's Iraq. Protest is getting real bad. They shot 13 protesters. Over there they play a little differently. So over here, people might get roughed up or arrested. Over there you get shot, and that was only 13 these past few days. Over the past 2 weeks or so, I believe the numbers is a little bit larger. And to wrap it up, yesterday was election day in many states, and over here in Virginia, they seem like it's blue now, they said. I don't get caught up with the red and blue. I know you heard me say that many times, the Democrat, Republicans, because really, it's all the same thing to me. It's all the same, because you're voting. It just makes no sense to me. We should just have one-party government. The more division you make, the more division there will be. So you say red, you say blue, that's already division. Now, if you just have one group of people, then yeah, people have individual points of view, but you're not automatically selected like, oh, you're a Democrat, you're a Republican. But just thinking out loud, because clearly that's not going to change. So again, just a reminder, gear up for the winter. Get your gloves, get your hats, get your goggles, depending on where you are. You might need something to cover your eyes. Get your cars ready. Might need a bike even. I don't know what part of the country you're in. Oh yeah, the California wildfires are still burning. Ooh, so much going on. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Freedom Forever, Create and Conquer. We are out.